I'm Aaron Winstanley. I'm Head of Design Technology at Bolton School Junior Boys, and I look after our e-learning programme across the whole foundation at Bolton School. We started out with Tinkercad a number of years ago, probably about 5 years ago now, and it's great for the little ones, year 3, year 4, it's fantastic, dragging in 3D objects, but I felt that when it got to year 6, the boys were ready for kind of the next step. And Fusion 360 is hard, it's complicated, but kind of breaking it up for them allows them to access all the different skills, and it gives them that early onset into skills and careers that they could potentially go and pursue.
We're making this sign with all different stuff DT related.
My first name is Aman. I'm in year 6 and I go to school in Bolton School. We've been 3D designing key rings and calibration codes.
My name is Mukunda and I'm in year 6 and I go to Bolton School. Maybe as an engineer, what you could do is you could 3D print things that might help stuff, if you're struggling with something. Maybe you might need to 3D print a mouse or something, you could do that pretty easily.
It's harder, but you can get things more precise, and it helps with your 3D printing.
The biggest thing for me is the print volume. We can print a lot of models all at the same time, or we can print some larger models, and that's a massive plus. When time is tight, lessons, between lessons, trying to get prints through, the E2, you can get a lot on the build plate, but also it's reliable.
My name is Amos and I am in year 6 at Bolton School. I probably like how you have so much freedom of when you're doing it. You can basically make whatever you want.
Not necessarily any major challenges. We had a couple of issues with linking the Raise 3D and its app, and that was all to do with different Wi-Fi accesses and all that kind of stuff. But that was a case of working through with my IT team and contacting Raise for a couple of little tips here and there how to get all that connected together, which was fine. But no major issues at all.
We've used it to 3D print stuff like our calibration cube and the housing that we're still doing.
To be honest with you, 3D printing, it's that light bulb moment, it's that kind of inspiration, and it's the magic, because they often believe you when you say you can turn this, and all of a sudden you press print and it starts drawing it out in different layers, and they believe you to a certain extent, but until they can actually see it, and when they do see it, they just kind of light up and they realise actually there's loads of things they can do right at their fingertips, and then obviously from there getting them to kind of sit down and design is dead easy because they can't wait to get going.